This is Beans, and I really like watching your show while I'm putting bodies on a slab in my morgue. Sometimes I doodle Duffy characters on them while they're sitting in front of me all pale and corpse-like. This show is great. Bye.
Welcome to Machete Order, the podcast about the shows that everybody still talks about, but nobody still watches. I'm S.J. Pederuti.
And I'm Maxine Philibong.
And our special guest,
Josh Burns.
This season, we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Hello, Maxine, S.J. and Josh. It is Robert B. again. Your discussion on the episode, The Body, was amazing. It brought me right back to the episode. I had chills throughout listening. Certainly got emotional. Thanks for that. Love you all. Bye.
welcome to Machete Order.
Welcome back to Machete Order. It's our last episode.
Season finale.
Of the season.
Season finale, Machete Order.
Season 2.
Woo!
I'm scared.
Woo!
Then the alarm went.
That was the one.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the can.
Yep.
It's been a ride, guys.
You watch it.
You watched 30 episodes,
30
and you
whole
hated
episodes.
us the entire way.
No, I only hated like maybe 3 of them.
Which
Us?
3? No. The 3 hosts here, I hated all of
I
them.
hated all of you, including in myself the most.
Do you want to do first and worsts?
I don't think there's a worst that I could particularly think of.
Come on,
No,
first and worst.
No. That's not where I was going with this, but you can do a first and worst. I'll riff off of this.
Okay. I'll start. Worst episode we watched, Homecoming. I don't like that episode.
You chose it.
No, I did not. I
Did
chose
I
against
chose
it.
it?
We had an
I'm just
argument
gonna
that day
drink now.
about it. We can finally get it all out in the open. I did not want to include Homecoming.
Which one was that?
Oh yeah, I love that episode.
I know.
It's the episode where Cordelia and Buffy are going to homecoming, and they have like
And
the
she has the line, "I'm the Slayer," right? And Buffy tries to run for homecoming queen.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good one. That's the one where everybody, and then they all break into the gym at the end. All the vampires come into the gym.
Yeah. And
No.
then Cordelia and Buffy have like a side quest of the Vamp Night, whatever,
Yeah,
where all of the
Slayer Fest 2000.
Slayer Fest 2000 whatever.
yeah.
That was a fun episode.
Yeah,
I
right.
wanted to include it. Why did you hate it, Josh?
No, I think it's meandering. I think nobody's acting like themselves. I think it's a really contrived plot. I don't like Buffy being like, oh, I'm the popular girl and like arguing with Cordelia. I want all of my best friend buddies to just get along and have a good time. Is that so wrong?
I love the Buffy Cordelia dynamic, and I don't think we got a lot of that. So that
Yes.
episode did a lot for me.
That's what I would say is I listened to the whole season, and I was struck by, I was like, I want more Cordelia.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole list of characters that I want
Yeah.
more of. And
Well,
yeah,
I
Cordelia,
thought you would say this because throughout the entire season, you were talking about how you didn't see a lot of the characters and their plots.
Yeah.
I want to remind you, we had 30 episodes.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Guess how many main cast members there were throughout the
here we go.
entire series?
Let me actually do the math on this.
Okay.
We had Buffy, Giles, Xander, Willow,
Aren't you forgetting someone?
not Spike. He wasn't in season 1.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, he becomes a main cast member. There are 12 main cast members.
That are in every
Who
season.
all have long-running plots. They change, they develop.
But in terms of like core characters that are in
many-
like literally almost every episode.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
yeah.
there's
Right.
Angel, Spike.
Angel, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But there throughout the 7 seasons, it interchanges between 12 main cast members.
Mm-hmm.
And guess how many recurring cast members they are who also have long-standing storylines.
Oh, so this is the thing about how much you had to whittle down. Is this
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
we're
I'm
doing
trying to-
right
I'm
now?
proving a
Building
point.
up to something.
I would say there are 4 central characters in the entire show.
Okay.
You have Buffy, Giles, Buffy, Giles, Willow.
You want it to be
and
Cordelia.
Xander.
Yeah,
I do want it to be
you're right. The
Cordelia.
Scooby Gang, the original Scooby
That's
Gang.
the core 4 that like are in almost every single episode
Yeah.
from season 1 till season 7.
Oh, you want to see more Xander?
No. I wanted to see more of Cordelia and of Oz. I would say there's probably 40 like recurring type characters.
49.
Okay.
So pretty
Yeah.
close.
49.
There are 49 of them.
Yeah, that have a plot like Mr. Trick was great. Number 5 on characters I wish I saw more of. Mr. Trick.
Yep. You didn't see like any of Jonathan. He's like a major recurring character, becomes like one of the big important people in like season
Okay.
6.
You didn't see
Well, you cut
Giles
off-
leave
No.
and come back.
No.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't see a lot of. I wanted to see more of the, and I don't want this entire episode to just be of things that I wish I saw more of, and where you
Come on,
guys
it's a
failed.
postmortem. This is one to talk about it.
But I would have liked to see more Giles the Ripper and Giles on the council, whatever the Watcher Council was that he was on.
There's some cool council stuff that you don't get to see for sure.
Well, I think what we did throughout the season is we kind of just focused on Buffy's story in general and not 100%. The other, because there's so many other characters who could have like kept the entire storyline on, but it's hard to do in 30 episodes.
And the Buffy storyline that you told, I thought was interesting too.
Yeah.
So, but we alluded to it during our coverage, but kind of what we ended up going for was telling the quintessential Buffy the Vampire Slayer story. Her relationship with Angel, everything through the high school years. And then after that, we just wanted to hit you with some of the high points. There's a lot of important, culturally relevant moments in there. No way we were telling you cohesive plots throughout all of that. And no way were we getting across all of the good stuff that the show has to offer. You know, 144 episodes, not 114 episodes of fluff, you know?
Yeah. No, there's some like legitimate important stuff that you had to keep out so that we could have a condensed 30 episode show.
You know, for some of the cultural moments,
here we go.
We had someone call in asking about one of the episodes. And I'll play the voicemail right now.
Let's get into it.
Hey guys, this is Ben, Ross's friend, who is your Sopranos super fan you had on the season finale of Machete Order last year. I just wanted to thank you guys for doing this. It's been a lot of fun. This year I'm on the test subject side of the experiment with SJ, and that I had never seen an episode of Buffy before. It's really not my type of show at all. I've enjoyed it nonetheless. It's been fun getting the true Machete Order experience from that angle of it. I do have two questions. The first one, you touched upon it a bit in one of the early episodes, but I'm wondering whether there is or was any controversy over the age difference between Buffy and Angel, especially in the earlier seasons. The show seems to tackle this by basically making Angel a 250-year-old vampire, so that basically the age difference is so massive that in practicality it's no age difference at all. But it seems like Angel was turned into a vampire at least when he was around 30 or going on 30, maybe late 20s. But Buffy's supposed to be 16 in season 1. So I was just wondering if this is a source of controversy at all among Buffy fans at the time, or is it now? It's certainly something that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Or is this just an example of times changing and that this isn't something that would ruffle a lot of feathers in the late 90s amidst Lewinsky and everything else when it otherwise would now? And then my second question is, once more with feeling, I absolutely hated this episode, and I was frankly a bit shocked that all three of you gave it positive reviews. I had assumed that Maxine and Josh had assigned it to SJ simply to wind him up, but I was very surprised that it was universally praised on the pod. So I was wondering if this was the prevailing take from Buffy fans, or is it actually the controversial episode that I think it deserves to be? All right. Thanks again, guys. Keep it up, and I'm hoping that you got a new series on tap for next summer. Thanks.
Great call.
Fuck yeah, Ben.
Great.
Thanks, Ben.
Great response. I'll give you one of these.
No, stop.
Okay, no more poppers. No more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Let's
great
start
response.
Let's
Thank
start
you.
with.
First of all, can I start with, that's incredible that he actually watched along with our
I
recommendations.
agree, and that's
I
really
don't think
cool.
that's typical.
He's like a true fan of.
Yeah.
I was wondering if people were going to call in that have spanned both seasons, that like started with us and then moved into a show that they wouldn't ordinarily watch. That's
He's
exactly
literally
why
the
we
test
do it.
subject.
Yeah.
Ben, you're perfect.
Thanks,
you.
man. That was great.
So, do you want to talk about Once More with Feeling, and then we'll talk about
bigger
the
topic.
age difference?
Sure.
Yeah. Once More with Feeling. I love that episode.
Loved it.
Me too.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right, though, that it is controversial. And it was at the time, too, about, divisive amongst the fans of people being like, oh, it's, what today we would call cringe. A musical episode, it's like...
No. I'm going to cut you
I'm
off
telling
there.
you at the time what the response was.
Okay, that's fine.
But
it breaks
now-
the fourth wall, and it's like a different genre tempo. It's art for art's sake.
Yep.
And you don't have to stay in the world. I thought that we established pretty well. This show is different than The Sopranos in that it does acknowledge and breaks through
It's
It
for
knows
the
that it's
reality
silly.
of its show. It
Yeah.
knows it's a show. It knows it's a show. And The Sopranos does it a little bit with all the dream sequences, but this show can do it a little bit more because it's a show about vampires.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play with the format in an interesting way. I mean, I think it's fair to not like it, to the only word I can think of is cringe. Seeing
Yeah, I mean, I get it when they're
this.
dancing down the hallway and it's a little bit like too much.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it helps that the music is so good and there's so much passion in the performances that it doesn't come off as like they're doing this just to like be different or do something. It's like this is something that they were passionate about and they wanted to do. It's well shot. It's a good story. It's a good use of the break of the format. Again, I think the music is really good and the performances are incredible.
Already.
And another
I'll
thing,
say it again.
another thing about this episode too, people love the music. Like they love the entire album. It's certified gold when it came out. It hit the top 50.
What music? Wait, what music are you talking about right now?
The soundtrack of Once More Feeling.
It went gold.
It went gold.
We talked about this in the episode.
It hit 47 on the
No, I don't
Billboard.
listen to you.
It hit 47
We need
on the
non-binary,
Billboard
hosts.
Top 100 in the United States. In Australia, it also hit like 96 or something.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
People
We
love
talked
this
about
album.
this?
Well, if you listen to women, then you would know. Because
I
I
don't
said
listen
it.
to either genders. I think
We can forget about the
that.
gender part. It's fair to not want to listen to podcast hosts. I think that would be our country would
That's
be in
fair.
a better state if we didn't listen to podcasters.
Anyways, Ben,
But
people
yeah.
did love this episode. I understand
100%.
why you hated it. And I understand why you thought it was a silly joke episode. Because in part, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a genuinely good episode.
We walked into that
plays.
100% thinking SJ wouldn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
this
we
was going to
did.
be, you were very up for it, which I was very happy to
Oh,
hear.
it was one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of shows will do this. They will throw the audience a curveball where they know they've got a hit on their hands and then they're just like, we're kind of bored. Let's do one that's all like with no sound or where nobody speaks. Or like The Fly in Breaking Bad, where they spend the entire episode in the lab trying to catch a fly. And they're like, what did I just watch? And it's kind of like a wink from the showrunner being like, yeah, you watch whatever I put in front of you.
Yeah.
But this was different. This was actually trying for something. Trying.
Yeah.
You could tell it took a lot of effort for the entire production team to make this happen. You know,
100%.
there's a single dolly shot of the walk through, however you want to call it, the walk, the dance down the corridor. Like that was on a dolly. That took a lot of coordination to actually get that thing right.
Yeah.
And more time than they would need to actually spend on a shot like that. And so, that's one of the reasons I appreciated it, because you could tell by watching it that they took a lot of time and effort to make sure
and
they
it's
got
because
it right.
Joss Whedon loves a musical. After this, I think he did Dr. Horrible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has he
Yeah.
done a Broadway musical?
Maybe.
Good question.
Let me Google.
We should fact check that. While we're waiting for the answer, I would say, this is somebody, and we've talked about Joss several times now. I feel like I know him. This is somebody whose career, I mean, it's pretty stratospheric when you think about like what he's done to the point where
He has not done a Broadway.
he has not.
Yeah.
But he wrote and was a serious producer behind one of the Marvel films, or two of the Marvel films. And like, say what you want, the Marvel films, they're not like great cinema, but
The
they
first
were
one was great.
massively successful.
Yeah.
I would argue that the one that he did, the one that had James Spader playing Ultron, Age of Ultron, that one was good. I enjoyed that one. And I mean, like the franchise continued to build into this thing. If you could take any type of story and make it as successful as that, it's an accomplishment of some kind.
You got to hand it to him.
But what more could he have been if he was not kind of constantly weighed down?
Yeah.
By
with
being a
all
shitty
these
person.
With all these other issues. And it's
You're right.
like kind of like Jacob Marley just kind of like dragging
It's why
the
I
chains.
think you always need somebody behind you. It's the memento mori thing. He needed somebody behind him being like, hey, your shit stinks. Hey, stop acting like that. Hey, you're creatively very smart, make great decisions, but stop doing this. Stop focusing so much on Xander. Stop treating people the way that you treat people. It's like, just do your
you
creative
need a
things.
salt boy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
A salt boy. I've never heard that term.
No, you haven't.
No,
because
no. SJ has brought this up before, where you can't tell him, you can't like, gas him up too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I have in my life
true.
a salt boy. He will remain nameless. But
Okay.
you know how some people have hype men?
Yeah.
I don't need a hype man. I need a
Yes,
salt
yes.
boy. I need
You're so
somebody
right.
who's gonna just kind of, just bring it back down a little
Yeah,
bit.
wow,
You feel
that's
like,
a really good point, SJ.
I feel like you're good. Thanks, bro. Yeah,
By the way, you need to change your deodorant.
that's not exactly how it works.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's a harder job than it sounds.
Okay, but
Love
the
you, Craig.
age difference thing, I had tried to look into this previously. I guess I'm too stupid for the Wayback Machine to see contemporary responses to a thing like this, because this is literally what I tried to look up.
Yeah.
And I can't find out how to look up contemporary responses. But I can tell you, as somebody who was watching it when it was coming out at the time, no, and like watched a lot of media around the time, the age difference was not an issue.
Well,
That
how
was
old were
nothing-
you when you were watching it?
Oh, I mean, I've been watching it since it came out, so
That was like
I would've
20.
been
You were like 10
5,
years old.
3.
Well, I think it's one
You
of those
probably
things.
didn't realize it at the time, and
But you keep watching media from that time. You watch like your Mad TVs, your SNLs, your all of the like stuff that makes comments about like popular culture. Age difference stuff. That does not.
Well, I think it's one of those things where you had kind of like a disbelief in there where Angel was like over 200 years old. So you're like, yeah, this is fine because he's pretty much ageless at this point.
Yep.
But also remember the first time Angel saw Buffy when he looked at her and knew that he loved her, wanted to protect her, she was 14.
yeah,
She was
that's
14
weird.
in that
seems
scene.
Weird.
And now we can look back and be like, this age difference is creepy.
Yep.
But back then, no one really thought about it just because you kind of like dispelled your
You say it's the suspension of
Yes,
disbelief.
suspension of disbelief.
I say
That's
because
what I
there's
would say.
all vampire fiction has the like hundreds of year age difference, and that's just never dealt with. But I think Ben brings up a good point of the like, okay, what about like a 26, 28-year-old man? And like, I think, Buffy's actress supposed to be like 16
They
at the
would have
time.
cast them much more closely in age had they shot this show now.
Okay,
Which is, if
Cast
you see the
in
reboot,
age, I think Sarah Michelle Gellar was
Okay, can we
21?
She was like 19 when she started this.
Yeah.
This has been a season-long thing. I'm going to cut this off.
Okay.
Because you brought up the Gellar thing.
Yeah.
You have been also saying this because Josh gaslit you the entire season.
What?
Her name is not Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's
I didn't
just
say it
Sarah
like
Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's what I said.
Yeah.
No, I got you a couple times.
He's gotten you. And
It's a
he's
reference
gotten
to-
Nice.
He's gotten all of
The
us.
Venture Bros season 1 episode 10 tag sale you're at somewhere around the I think 14-minute mark. There's the Augustus St. Cloud is going through the tag sale a box of magazines and says girly mags, and then sees Buffy's own Sarah Michelle Gellar, and that's like the way he talks. And it's in my head ever since I watched that again when I was like 10.
Don't understand that reference.
You
But-
don't?
No. But I think she's wonderful.
So
And
true, so true.
I think she's wonderful.
I
too.
The fact
disagree,
that she
Maxine. I
married
think she's
Freddie
wonderful.
Prinze Jr. I don't care how you pronounce her name. The fact that she married Freddie Prinze Jr. is just like teeny bopper drama made in heaven. Like
I love it. They're
and
still together. Yeah, they have kids.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
And she just seems like the sweetest.
I really hope she called in. One of you guys reached out to her management company.
We'll
Next
see.
time.
I may have a certain surprise.
I
for
tried.
later.
I thought about doing it. I tried to find her management, but I didn't think I found the right people.
Did you message them?
More effort than I put in.
Yeah.
Well.
I thought about it. So
Do we have is that it for
No, we got more. We got a
Sarah,
bunch
we love
more.
you. Caller number
we
2.
have 2
You're on.
calls?
Which one, dude? You know what? I'm gonna play the one for your fiance.
Hello, Machete crew. Just want to say it's been a great season. You guys have had me cracking up every week with the podcast episodes.
Aw.
When I
She's
get to
not
watch
listening
them.
every week. I know. That.
So my first question for everyone is, what did you want people who hadn't watched to get out of the show, and do you think that was achieved? My second question is, what was your favorite moment between the three of you during this season?
I haven't.
And then who would you say is your favorite character throughout Buffy specifically? Great job, guys. Thanks for fixing our water heater.
Oh.
Love you all. See you soon.
Aww.
All right. Thank you, Anonymous.
I love you, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah.
I'll say it. Whatever.
I think I said it before.
That was
Very
Okay.
sweet. Thank you. Thank you for listening. What did we want people who... So did she mean
Why did
people
we
who
do this?
haven't
Yeah.
watched Buffy? Or
Have you seen
people
it
who
now?
weren't
I
watching,
don't know what to
watching
know.
along with us?
I think the question was, what do you want people to get out of Machete Order?
Like
And
watching along
specifically
with
the
Watching
season
along
of
with Buffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Well, I
question.
think we were talking about this before where we wanted to tell the story of just specifically
Yeah.
Buffy herself because, she's the main character. She's the title character. It's hard in 30 episodes to go into any other storyline in depth.
Okay.
So we really had to think about, okay, we just want to follow this one storyline. And I think, if you follow that one storyline and you're thinking of the title character, you feel like you've watched the entire show. And then you can go back and follow those adjacent storylines.
Right.
That's why we do
Yeah.
Machete Order, the capital Machete Order.
Yeah,
right?
so I think
Is
it's-
to appreciate a show for what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
And to want to go and explore more of it.
Oh, okay. I never go in for the, because I think once you've watched, especially once you've watched from the first episode to the last episode, I don't expect anybody, even Ben watching along, to go and watch more episodes.
I can see it.
I think you watch that and then you're like, I got the experience of watching the show, but then also what we were really focusing on with this is trying to get across the feeling of like watching it at the time, the cultural impact that the show had.
You can definitely get that
Yeah.
with Machete Order.
So like by hitting like those points, these are the big impactful episodes. We watched Beer Bad, for God's sake. Terrible episode of the show, has no impact on anybody's plots or anything, but it's like if you're somebody who watched Buffy, you remember that episode.
Yeah,
you know?
and it was a cultural moment of time
100%.
of how they would portray alcohol. And I think that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to if we get into like season 6 or 7 and we start to get into like the old shows. I've talked about wanting to do Machete Order on like Green
Andy
Acres.
Griffith.
Yeah, Andy Griffith. You will see a snapshot of the time it was made and a snapshot of the time it was portraying.
Right.
And that is a very cool thing about Machete Order that I didn't even appreciate when I thought about doing this. Because it's my
I was going to
podcast.
say, because
it's my podcast.
in Sopranos, you did a great job of that, of like, you know, the feelings around September 11th, like that kind of thing. It's like, that's a great part of the show.
But the longer we get away from the 90s, the more different it looks, especially when you look just like the Angel and Buffy age thing. You know, like you're like, whoa, we would never do it like that now. What barbarians? How dare they?
You hope we wouldn't do that now.
Well, you talk about the FCC being like this upright thing, and then they're like, oh, but we're okay with like a 30-year-old and a 16-year-old, and Bill Clinton, don't worry about it. She was 21. Monica Lewinsky was 21 years old when that whole scandal happened.
Yeah.
When it broke. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The 90s weren't all great. Hannah's second question.
Your favorite moment between the three of us.
Oh, I have an answer for that.
Okay, what
if
is
I can
it?
start.
Go ahead.
The moment that you guys egged me into doing an impression, and I just got back from a honeymoon in Tuscany, and I knew that on the wax they had a recording of me doing an offensive Italian accent.
Yeah.
That when I did, and I said, "All right, now you guys," he said, "No, I would never do an accent." You iced me.
Italians.
You got me to do an accent, and then didn't back me
Josh,
up.
Yeah.
were you not just in Tuscany?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it better?
Met lots of Machete Order fans. They were hounding me on the streets. I was like, please, please.
What did
I'm
they
here with
think
my
of your
wife.
accent? Did it get any better?
Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
That's why we're asking.
No, I know how this goes. I'm not doing it again.
I don't think you do.
You start.
Josh, give us the accent.
Ciao, bellissima, bellissima, ciao.
I think that's
bella.
better than it was last time.
Still bad.
Thank you.
No, I think it's better than it was last time.
It was a low bar, but I've cleared it.
My favorite moment in Machete Order was when another Josh moment when SJ was talking over me and Josh pulls out a gun.
I think we should let her talk.
It was a fake gun, to be fair.
And that was like 2 hours into the recording. I had been sitting on that bit. Oh, man.
I was going to say the hot water tank replacement.
Yeah.
That was like a saga.
That was off mic, but yeah, that was.
No, they heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we describe the moment where we had to flip the hot water tank?
I don't think so.
So it was so calcified that we couldn't drain it. So I went ahead and
You
completely
can see this
cut
on
it out.
our Instagram.
There's a great
too.
shot of SJ after we did this, but we wound up bracing his bathtub. He got in the bathtub. I deadlifted a full water heater.
Which you're talking about something that weighs empty about 150 pounds, and it had 40 gallons of water in it.
And who knows how much like calcified, like dense material and rust
Just
and everything.
rocks, yeah.
I lift it up. He accepts it in the tub.
He took it.
He received my tank.
We were like
And
this
it just
gigantic
pours
seesaw.
into his pants while he's standing in the tub.
Just taking it, just had to get blasted.
And it wasn't flowing all that fast. We were standing there for how long is that process? Like half an hour
It took a while.
of rusty water just pouring down his abdomen and crotch.
And I was also there.
Yeah,
40 gallons.
That was a time, man.
Listen to this. 40 gallons of water weighs approximately. Do you want to guess?
250 pounds.
You think it weighs 40 pounds?
Yeah, 1 pound
40
per
gallons weighs 40
1
pounds.
pound per gallon. Yeah.
1 pound per
40
gallon.
gallons of water weighs approximately 333
Jesus
pounds.
Christ.
There
my
is
God.
no.
That's
On top
crazy.
of 150, that's a 500-pound lift that Josh he manned up. I will say it was.
He did it in the suit too.
I mean, I helped.
Oh, I'm wearing
but-
a suit, by the way.
Oh,
You guys
Josh,
didn't dress up.
Josh wanted us all to dress up for this last recording of Machete Order, and we said yes, but then I forgot.
I'm dressed up. I'm wearing a collared shirt. I look like
You don't
man
have a
of
tie?
You
leisure.
always wear a collared shirt.
No, not always. And I have sunglasses on.
Josh is wearing a
My
full
future
suit
is so bright.
with a bow tie.
Yeah. Well,
All right, those
Dress
are
for
great.
the job
Those
you
were great
want.
questions. We got to answer the last one, though.
Who's your favorite Buffy character?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a whole ranking system, but
Can we guess each other's answer?
Ooh,
Sure.
better.
Okay.
I think SJ's
Cordelia.
favorite- I was going to say Oz.
Ooh, both good, but no, Drew. It's my
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
I'm so
She's
glad you said that.
Can I explain why?
Because
Yes.
she's hot.
Well, no, it's not just because she's hot. Cordelia's hot too. Buffy's hot. What I liked about Drew was she's also a vampire, and we've talked a lot about how much I want to be a vampire. So I'm envious. Also, she's not just hot. She had a lot of weirdness behind her. Like that character was that actress, and I don't know her name, and I'm sorry. I should know your name. But she brought...
Juliet Landau, but go ahead.
Yeah, Juliet Landau. She brought a lot into that character. I'm not sure they wrote her to be as like space cadet-y as they did. Like it's kind of like the way Johnny Depp brought Jack Sparrow into this like Keith Richards thing.
Mm-hmm.
She brought a lot to that, and I liked that. I liked the quirkiness, and of course, I would not have picked a character that I got to see a lot of. Giles was great, but Cordelia, I mean, Freudian slip. Drew.
Got babes on the brain.
It's hard in this show. I like Drew. She's my number one. Loved Cordelia, loved Oz. Those are probably 2 and 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Max.
Maxine. You want to guess Maxine's?
No, you go first. I was just talking too much about myself.
Okay. I think Maxine's favorite character is... It's got to be Xander, right?
No.
Cordelia.
No. Willow.
I do love Willow. Any lesbian character is my favorite.
Okay.
Willow.
Yeah, Willow.
Point for
Tara.
me.
Okay.
Willow's new girlfriend. That we didn't see a lot of.
Tara.
Don't give a shit about her. But I like that she's a lesbian. I'm simple.
I'm a simple girl.
I see lesbian and I'm like,
Guys,
yeah.
I get you,
Yeah.
girl.
Not
No,
gonna do
Willow
anymore.
was a great character.
Willow is a great character. You didn't get to see evil Willow.
There was an evil Willow.
Willow goes evil.
So here's
we
a
can-
spoiler alert.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tara gets shot by a stray bullet, and then at that point, Willow is practicing too much magic.
Okay.
And that was a big point of contention.
We kind of
in the
saw that in the
relationship.
musical, that
Right.
she was like going too hard into
Yeah.
magic. Well,
Okay.
So-
a few episodes after, Tara gets shot.
Tara dies, and then Willow goes on an evil rampage.
She
Oh.
loses.
She loses it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a lot of people-
I would have signed up
A
for
lot of
that
people
one.
hated that. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love evil Willow.
Yep, it's great.
Yeah.
So, this is funny
It's
because
the good part
we
of
were
season
talking
6.
about
Yeah.
the pieces of the show that we like didn't get to see enough of, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm interested in Tara, and you guys were like, it was done in a really bad way. I could see how like portraying a gunshot and gun violence in like the early, really at any point,
Yeah.
can be shitty and bad, but also I would have
Yeah.
liked to have seen that. I think.
Well, there's a
For sure.
huge thing
I would have
about
loved to have showed it to you.
yeah. I wish we had like more episodes, but there's this huge thing about killing queer characters.
Yep.
Every TV show for a long time that had a queer character, they ended up dying in some kind of way.
Still today.
Yeah, still
I mean,
today.
I just watched a movie that I don't know if it's too soon for spoilers, but yeah,
movie?
it's still weapons.
oh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it yet. Please stop.
Okay.
But I would
Yeah,
say,
why did I answer that?
yes. Let me yes and this. Yes, and that's what made Game of Thrones so interesting is that Sean Bean was like the face of that show. And yeah, spoiler alert, in like the first season, episode 5, they take the white man and they chop his head off. And everybody was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And now I think you see like really good shows making gutsier decisions about killing off the characters who are not gay, who are
Yeah.
not minorities, and who are whitey, like kill
Yeah.
whitey.
Yeah, but
It works.
that's why we didn't want to show it to you because it's like this keeps happening in
It's-
every single.
In a season that I
I
think is
could
too
have
dark.
probably taken 3 less episodes of what was in your machete order
Okay.
and had seen
This is
that.
what I want to talk about first and worst. What would you cut? I want to hear. Because I
See,
have something to talk about
There's
here.
probably a lot. I didn't dwell on the ones that I thought were just kind of fillers or ducks.
Okay. Do you want to see the list?
Sure, I guess, but I don't know. Let's go
No?
to your because I mean they were episodes. They were just episodes. I can't remember which ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
I'll
why
say,
they were the episodes.
here's what I want to talk about with regards to that.
All right, we have one. You have to first answer for your
Favorite
Josh's
character.
favorite character.
Oh.
We'll get to this. All right. Let's
We
put
also have
pin
a
in your
lot more
thought.
voicemails to go through.
Okay.
Favorite character.
No, we're supposed to guess. Come on. Let's keep
Sunny
it
Day
Oh,
is
yeah.
kind of my favorite character.
Oh, Josh.
Xander. Josh did a lot of Xander apology this entire
I was
season.
forced. I was elected to this position by a jury of my constituents. I did not want to be
No
the
one
Xander
elected-
defender.
No one elected you.
But do you want 3 people shitting on a character? That's
Yes.
not fun. You got to
All right,
hear
I
the
know who it
defensive
was. I know
position.
who it was.
I had to.
Buffy's mom.
Joyce? No, but go ahead.
Who was it then?
I'd say Oz. I love Oz.
Yeah.
I think I love
You have Oz energy.
He is someone who, who every single line is just like drenched. Like I would not cut a single word that he says throughout the entire series. Every single sentence, I just, nom, 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 I eat it up. So
He is very, I mean, it is Seth.
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Seth Green, right?
He was like one of the,
He is in his Seth
he is the
Greeniest.
best, one of the best actors in the show.
Well, we said
That's
that.
it.
Like, he clearly is elevated beyond the others in
And
his performances.
a series with great performances. I think he's definitely one of the standout.
Yeah. Okay, we have more episodes to go through. Voicemails to go through. Josh, your dad called 5 times.
Thank you, Dad.
Your dad brought up a really good point for SJ.
Hey, it's Robert again.
Sorry, I love that.
Another in my series of voicemails. 2 things. One is, it never occurred to me that Amber Benson and Michelle Trachtenberg resembled one another.
Sam,
But
thank
after
you.
rewatching Hush and seeing Farrah, I got it.
Yes!
I got
What?
it.
I don't agree.
Again, never occurred to me before,
thank
but
you.
I see
All
it.
right.
I feel
Also,
so
based
seen.
on some of the television series SJ had suggested you might possibly explore in the future, it seems as though he wants to do a side podcast that's based on television series that nobody watches anymore and nobody's spoken about for the past 40 years. Love you so much. Bye.
Got your ass.
He got your ass. Nobody watches and nobody talks
They are
about it.
culturally irrelevant. You're right. You know what?
What a good get.
But doesn't it make you feel good that in the first half, he did agree with you on Amber Benson and Michelle
All in the
Trachtenberg.
Family is a good show.
Okay, but
Green Acres,
I don't even know
would
what
agree.
that is.
All in the Family, we will. Oh, mark my
You'll
words.
find out.
I'm 28.
We
I don't
will
know what
watch
that
All in
is.
the Family. It is a seminal show.
That
It
is
is
so good.
art. It
He
is
builds
the
you up and knocks you
original
down.
sitcom. I will tell you that. Green Acres, I have not even seen, but All in the Family is canon, and I will fight any man, Robert, who disagrees.
Audio
Anyway.
listeners would not have seen me roll my eyes
good luck.
so hard.
Good luck fighting him. He's me with more time.
I think we've heard enough Robert voicemails. Let's go.
No, I could use one more.
One more.
He said it's a series.
One more.
Fine.
Seriously? You're listing Alicia's Day's credits and do not mention Supernatural?
She's in. Oh my God.
She's in Supernatural?
He got my ass. All right. Can you?
Now he's just burning us.
No.
He's so
Yeah.
right.
Ah.
I watched so much Supernatural over my honeymoon in Italian.
In Italian?
When Sam's not doing the voice, it's pretty good. That's just for the Supernatural fans out there. Did he leave one more voicemail where he gets your ass, Maxine? Because
Nope.
I don't feel good now.
Nope.
Well, we all know Max is the best. It
I'm
is
their
her
favorite.
podcast.
He's
Yeah.
so right.
It's my podcast.
I'm the baby.
And I'm baby, and everyone loves me.
So true. So true.
Thank you, Robert. That was great
Thank you,
stuff.
Robert. I don't know if I'm going to include this, but this is something. Oh, this is just about me and how much people love me.
Let's hear it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need
okay.
some more champagne.
Same.
Hey, what's up? It's Joshua Allard. What's up, Maxine? Hope you're doing good. Congratulations. Just wanted to call in, say hello, and that you're the best. And I'm glad that you're doing well in life. Keep on crushing it, buddy, okay? Love ya.
Only me.
That's really
That
interesting.
was-
You've gotten really good at doing that
I'm
voice.
sorry, Josh. That could have been a voicemail. You could just call her.
You could have just texted me that.
No, this is our moment, and play one of the ones where they just say that I'm great, because like this is a season finale.
So
This is
hard.
what
I'm
we
so
do.
The file
sorry.
does not
You're
exist.
scrolling. You're still scrolling. You're still.
Hi, this is Delia, and I love all you guys,
Okay.
and I love your podcast.
She said all of
and
you.
I love listening,
And
and I can't
specifically.
wait to hear more. Bye.
Okay, that's my wife, and she didn't specifically say me.
Well, to be fair,
That doesn't feel-
Hannah didn't call me out specifically either.
Okay, yeah, all right. That's it.
Okay, this might be
Yeah.
some. This
They
might
love
be
us
some Josh
equally.
love.
Hello, Machete Order,
Oh, this is your
Robert
dad.
Burns. Love the show.
I almost did a spit
Big fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and enjoyed last season when you covered The Sopranos. You even stepped it up this season. The last season, The Sopranos season's co-host was great, but I'm particularly
Ross was
enjoying
good.
Joshua Burns, very well prepared, very insightful, and the interaction and the humor between the three hosts has been fantastic. Thanks for the podcast. Bye.
That was great.
Oh my God.
Your dad is proud of you. That's really
proud
nice.
of
Can you blame him? Oh, shit. My suit.
Good job. Good being dad. He seems like he was a good dad.
He's a great dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
I owe it all to them.
Good job, Robert.
Great mom, too. Did she call in?
Nope.
No? Interesting.
Okay.
This is my second season. My parents have never called in. Neither is Max's. It's okay.
I would love to
It's
hear my
not
mom
easy to
call
be a
in.
good parent.
Your mom called. Here, crack open a Pepsi. Just get right into it.
Oh, actually, you know this? My mom, she doesn't drink water. She only drinks Pepsi. When I was a kid, we used to have a garage, and every time Pepsi was on sale, she would buy cases
Loaded up
and cases
pallets.
of it. She only recently started drinking water because a doctor told her she couldn't have any more Pepsi.
My grandfather had the same problem, but for alcohol. Not for soda.
Interesting, right?
My brother still doesn't really drink water.
We talked about this because I don't believe anybody who says, "Oh, I love Coke, but Pepsi."
I'm that person.
You're insane. It's all soda.
It
It's
tastes
cola.
very different.
They're all
I can-
colas. They taste
I
the
think
same.
Max's mom would agree with me and
but
disagree with me.
Maxine saying no, Pepsi's disgusting. I'm like, yeah, you have trauma.
No, Coke and Pepsi taste very different.
Shut
but
up.
I have a refined palate. I don't drink American wines.
I don't drink wine.
We have one from
Let's
someone.
hear it.
Hey, this is Josh from Boston. Just want to say I love everything you guys are doing.
Okay.
Totally agree with everything.
Wow.
Love it all. Love it to pieces. Can't wait
great.
for more. Okay, talk soon. Love you. Bye.
I love you too, Josh. That's the Josh from Boston.
Was
That's
that
really sweet.
Robert's brother or is that maybe his son?
I don't know. It's a similar voice, right?
Yeah.
No, but I agree with everything that caller said.
That
Everything-
voice sounded
100
so comforting to me for
That
some
voice-
reason.
that-
Yeah,
that
very
caller-
familiar.
Josh from Boston, you hit the nail on the head. You're 100% correct on everything that you said. I'm right behind you, Josh from Boston, whoever you may be.
Josh out there. Whatever Josh is out there. There were two Joshes I called.
Yeah.
My Josh, who loved me exclusively. And
Got a
your
lot
Josh.
of positive Joshes
Your
out
Josh
there.
left you a voicemail that you chose to play on the air.
That was very funny.
Well, he should have just called me. He has my
Did you
number.
know- we haven't gotten one that was just like, hey, SJ, you're great. I love you.
No, people in my world don't know that I do this.
I had to make my
That's
own,
not true.
to be clear. I had to call myself to say that I support you. It's pretty sad.
Okay, one last voicemail.
Okay.
Hey y'all, it's Ross.
Yes!
I guess hosted season 1 of Machete Order.
Missed his voice.
It's been a minute, so if you forgot about me, all good. But just wanted to call in and say, wow, guys, just what a great season. Loved every episode. You know, I wasn't a huge Buffy person at first, but you've got me all the way wrapped around that show. I'm loving it now.
Yeah.
It has been a tough year for me, you know. So, you know, since I left Machete Order, I've been really scraping the barrel on the D circuit of podcasts. Well, at least, you know, trying to get on them. I've been reaching out to, anyone, any obscure person that has a
forgot this was
Mafia
his day job.
podcast, you know, like the Mafia Don 23, Mafia Mimosa.
Oh, that's the bottom of the
guy,
barrel.
That was a weird name. I don't know. Trying to get on their pods, and I can't even get a call back. So, you know, I just wanted to say, you know, Josh, you know, don't take it for granted that you've been on Machete with a global audience. You know, it's really a big deal.
Didn't make the cut,
and,
brother.
you know, I'm hoping to fight my way back into, you know, the quote unquote big leagues. So,
Keep fighting.
yeah, so I didn't really watch the season. You know, it's been that hard on me, but I'm sure it was great. So when I said it was great at the beginning, you know, I'm just projecting. But y'all are the best. Love you. Bye.
Aww.
Who was that guy?
I didn't listen to the last
I
one.
don't
I have
remember
no
him
idea
at
who
all.
the guy is.
That was weird.
Oh, it was a weird, desperate sound.
The D League of the podcast world.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
Ross.
Well,
it's
you know,
fucking funny.
fortunately, you will continue podcasting long after you've left Machete Order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'll have a certain someone who I know is desperate as a host.
Yeah, there you go. We have a co-host. We'll just have like little Machete podcasts.
Ross,
that
I know you're
happen.
not busy. You ever watch monster movies?
Well, Ross didn't get out on any podcasts, but Josh has a podcast coming up.
Yeah. Insane Kaiju Podcast. Yes, it's a play on Insane Clown Posse. No, that is where it ends.
There should be a gong that hits after you say
That would be
Insane
racist.
Kaiju podcast. I'm just about leading in.
I'm yes anding right now.
That would be
improv.
improv.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you
tune
for calling, Ross.
When are you gonna deploy produce,
Deploy.
launch. Well, it could be a tech product.
It's in the books. I have my guests lined up. I have a lot of research done for our first couple of episodes. I installed some recording and editing software, and it destroyed my computer.
Okay.
So if anybody has a line on a couple
Josh?
$1,000 motherboard, then we can talk. But
I told Josh to download Adobe Audition.
we can't record this. This is an ongoing investigation into my criminal activity. I did not buy Adobe Audition, to be
Well,
clear.
don't tell the audience that.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you just buy it? It's like $150.
Yeah, it's like $150.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to
I got
record.
nothing but time to spend on podcasts. When it comes to money,
You could have done it with Riverside for cheaper.
yeah. With
Audacity.
AI,
Audacity.
we got a hard anti-AI stance on this podcast.
I mean, it's the other podcast I do, we do with Riverside, and it cuts out the pauses, and it ends up cutting out more than just the pauses. And it does sound clunky. Like when you listen to this one, and then you listen to Sharp's cover, this is much better quality.
I have such a hard time. Sharp's cover is
I do it.
You never plug it. SJ does another show. It's called Sharp's Cover. It's about sports betting, football specifically.
NFL sports betting.
Great show with great energy. You do a great job hosting it.
There are 5 other guests. I don't know because I can barely
But you do
handle
a great
these 3
job.
people.
With everybody gives each other space. It's a really good podcast. I don't understand the language you're speaking though. I listen every week. I'm just like, I don't know what they're saying, but I love the way they're saying it.
Honestly,
They sound so confident that I'm like, yeah.
It's a great show.
half of a podcast is that you tune in for the content, but you also tune in just to hang with the people that are doing the podcast.
Great people.
yeah.
Cousin Dave.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm just like, I just like the way that they all talk together. Like, I feel like I'm hanging out with friends.
Yeah. But listen to Sharp's Cover, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Listen to Sharp's Cover. If you're into football gambling, listen to Sharp's Cover. Max, do you have a side gig coming up?
What are
Nope.
you doing after this?
Just life.
I'm here.
Guess you still have this.
I'm doing grad school now. I don't have time to podcast as much.
Max is going to be doing big projects.
What?
We have one more caller. Is there
we
any way
do?
I can plug my shit in?
Okay.
Play that.
Let's see what's
This is
going
like
on
an
here.
encore.
We have one more special
This
call
is
from
an
a certain
encore.
super fan.
Who is this?
Hi, SJ and Max. This is from Josh. Something very exciting is happening. Woo!
That's true!
That's true, baby.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Finale. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your lovely, thoughtful, and kind words about me playing Drusilla. It means so much. And I have someone who wants to say hello.
Here she comes.
Hello, SJ and Max. Oh, I love machetes. They're really fun. And machete order is really fun too. Congratulations on your season finale. So exciting. All right, I am thinking about you guys, and I'm sending so much love. Bye.
True.
Oh my God.
Isn't that great?
Love you, Juliet. I'm going to need a personal recording of that.
Isn't that incredible?
Please.
Yep. I'll send that right to you.
Oh my God.
That was
I've watched that a few times.
How much did that cost you?
I don't want to talk about it. Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Crazy. Josh, that was a cameo that Josh bought. That we will post it on our Instagram too.
I am floating on the clouds right now.
Yeah.
I love that I also said that she was my favorite character.
I love that you said that.
I meant it too. I had no idea this was coming. That was very, very cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Josh, thank you so much for a great season.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
we
man.
loved having you on the
fucking
podcast.
rocked.
Thank you.
Well
Go
done.
on.
You
Keep
really
going.
you raised the bar. Ross was good.
We love you, Ross.
Ross was only communicating through a monitor. It's not the same as when you're in the room. But Josh, you brought it up a notch. It's going to be hard to fill your shoes.
Yeah. I
when
feel
we look
bad
to
for the
season
next
3.
guy.
I do too. But before we get into the next season, I feel like we have a couple of minutes just for some parting thoughts.
Okay.
Oh no.
Thoughts?
It's not easy. No, I don't have anything prepared. I did want to say though, I thought that Buffy the Vampire Slayer was a very good examination on mortality and losing things and how you persevere through that type of loss.
Mm-hmm.
And when I really kind of stepped back from the whole thing, and I did think, and we could have a whole other episode about this, but we won't. The nature of a machete order when you're examining a television show. Do you play it sequentially or do you chop it up? Do you put it under the machete, as a great man once said? To me, Buffy is told in 2 parts. There is her love story with Angel, which has with the first 2 seasons, and then there is her grasping with her purpose and the nature of living in the final 5.
Yeah.
And I personally could have seen a way that you might have been able to intersperse those two themes as a true machete chopping up.
Yep.
But also Buffy understands the world and what living means and what loving means and what sacrificing means because of what happens with her and Angel. And kind of true to life, I think you learn a lot of those important lessons when you're young and you don't know they're happening to you.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
And I'm very appreciative that we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I really think that Buffy's relationship with Angel informs her mortality in the end. Because she doesn't realize how much the relationship is affecting her. Even throughout the rest of the 7 seasons that he's not even in, she's still thinking about him. And we saw him in the last episode too, where she is really confronting the mortality and confronting all of these girls that, have the potential to die. And Angel is still there waiting for her.
Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I feel like we did a good job getting across.
And you hated it.
And
I
you
didn't hate it. It took me a second to adjust to it, but
yeah.
I would say there's certain episodes that we cut that I wouldn't have cut, certain episodes that we left in that I wouldn't have left in. I did something that I think you weren't preoccupied with. I forced this issue. Maxine disagreed with me at a lot of points. I wanted each 3 episode, and we talked about this in one of our episodes. I wanted each 3 episode chunk to have like a beginning, a middle, and a finale.
Yeah. No, I think that
instead
is
of just like,
wise.
here's 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect, I was hoping that more people would watch along with us.
Yeah.
I want it to be an entertaining, like 3 episode viewing for a week.
Yeah.
I think if I didn't focus so much on that, then we would have had,
You would have told longer stories.
yeah, we would have been able to tell longer stories. We would have been able to tell more stories. But
Hey, this was your first time macheteing. It might not be your last.
Yeah.
I thought you did a great job. I thought you both
See you
did a
next
great
time.
job.
Maybe we'll have you back
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
for the next season.
maybe.
So next season, whenever we're back, probably be in the spring.
Some spring or summer.
Spring or summer. We've decided to take the winter off. Winters are not good for us.
And SJ has his podcast he's doing.
The football season ends in the beginning of February. And so, yes, tune into Sharp's Cover. If
Maybe
you miss my
Maxine
voice,
will guest on Sharp's Cover.
I would love to
I have
both
no
of
idea
you.
what you're talking
be
about. I
so
will not
fun.
be doing
That
that.
would be
But
the
I
only
love that
so
for
fun.
you.
The only people who can come in as guests, and we do have guests from time to time, you have to be in the pool.
Yep.
It's a pool-based podcast. Tune in. But anyway,
And I'm doing grad school, so I do not
and
have
I
time
a
to bet
job.
money.
Like, this is not my job.
And I'm not welcome here anymore.
But we'll be back next year. We will be back. We are going to do season 3 of Machete Order will be The West Wing. Then we pause for the music. Yeah. No. We have to have the music play.
The West Wing music?
Yeah, the West Wing music.
Music here.
Music here. Insert music here.
Incredible.
Yes, that's right. We will be going back once more into the late 90s, early 2000s, and examining a more serious show, something that you might say is in between The Sopranos and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but definitely more leaning towards Sopranos. What you could say was maybe the first of the golden era of television shows that was still being broadcast on a network station. The West Wing came out, I believe, in 1997.
That's the year I was born.
Okay, then it's going to be an experience for you. It was on NBC.
Oh, here's the episode where I was born.
And yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think that examining how politics and Washington and the White House were portrayed, which was admittedly at the time when
Very idealized.
Well, and W was the president. It wasn't like we were like banging on all cylinders with the way that the federal government was being run. That was before 9/11. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a good, interesting conversation to juxtapose to what's happening now.
Yeah, let's hear it. Very pro-democracy show.
Very democratic. Yeah, it'll be very democratic.
Cool.
But great characters, great plots. It was a masterpiece of a show. Aaron Sorkin, you could argue it was the best work that he's ever done. And he's done a lot. And he's an interesting guy, too, in his own right. So I'm excited to dig into it. I am looking forward to
I'm excited for it, too.
Yeah, it'll be good. And our special guest host will be none other. And we already referenced him once in this episode. America's cousin, Cousin Dave.
Yay, Cousin Dave.
Awesome.
Let me just say this about Cousin Dave. And I also the other nickname I have for him. This is more of a personal name for him. He's my original best friend. He is actually my cousin, and that's why he's America's cousin.
Hey, he's my cousin too.
He's everybody's cousin.
He's my cousin.
But he is 6 months younger than me, and I've known him my entire life. We've experienced everything in life together in different ways. And one of those ways that we are different is that he is far, far smarter than I am. He has, I think, a photographic memory. Actually, no, he doesn't have a photographic memory, but there needs to be an actual term for this. Cousin Dave has the ability to watch or consume simultaneous threads of information simultaneously at the same time and retain all of it.
I hate to tell you, that's smart.
All right, well, I am not that person. I will go into his house and regularly see him on a conference call, typing on his computer, watching a sports game and watching a television show all at the same time. Man. And he remembers all of it.
That's incredible.
He has an encyclopedic knowledge of the West Wing. And as all of our shows, guest hosts have been great, Cousin Dave will be able to tell you the exact minute of a time that a character says one thing to another thing in the West Wing. Okay. I've never seen anything like it. The man fell asleep to the West Wing for, I think, a decade of his life.
Oh, it's in there.
He would not watch the series finale for, I think, like 7 or 8 years after the show aired.
I got a couple shows like that.
He didn't want it to end.
Yep.
So I'm very excited to show the West Wing, to machete that one up.
I'm excited to spend time with him.
I'm excited to listen at home in my van or whatever.
And not have to drive to Boston.
Not have to drive to Boston anymore. Oh my God.
You've been a trooper.
Yeah.
You guys have all been great. This
This has been such a fun season.
Oh, I'm going to miss this, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I love you guys.
Love you too.
One more time.
One more time.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Machete Order.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Machete Order. Join us on all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, X.
We're not on there. And listen wherever you get your podcasts. And thanks to Brother Sal for the use of his song, I Will Tell. This was a Rotary Studios production.